Senate Bill 4 places new restrictions on no-knock search warrants with the goal of preventing tragedies like the death of Breonna Taylor. It limits no-knock warrants to violent crimes such as murder or terrorism, or cases where someone's life might be in immediate danger. The bill, sponsored by Senate President Robert Stivers, passed out of the Kentucky House of Representatives with an overwhelming vote of 92-5. It clears the way for Governor Beshear's signature, but not without passionate debate.
There are good police officers, and when I call 911, I want one to come with a gun. But what you said about putting love back in is what's needed for all people, that same level of passion. For all people.
After that fiery speech on the floor, Pamela Stephenson got a round of applause. House amendments to the bill come as a compromise for Representative Attica Scott, who sponsored House Bill 21. That would have effectively banned all no-knock warrants. While her fellow Democrats supported that full ban, they do see these amendments as a good start.
It is actually a really good start, and I was proud of the very, very different people in this chamber who came together and listened to each other, who met and talked for maybe the first time.
Those conversations led to amendments including mandating the use of body cameras when executing warrants. A caveat, though, is that if a department doesn't have body cams, it's okay to use government-issued audio recording devices.
The agency would need to provide them with audio or body cam, and the agency could choose to do both.
Other significant amendments include the addition of paramedics when executing a warrant in the event that an immediate response is needed, as well as the requirement that officers be clearly identified. It's an important first step in bipartisanship that some lawmakers hope will continue.
It's true that this conversation that's happened over a very short time period has brought people to the table who have not previously worked together. That's good. May this not be the last time.
Stefan Dingle, WLKY News.
The ACLU of Kentucky released a statement regarding Senate Bill 4. It reads in part, "This law is an excellent first step in reimagining the role police in the community have with safety, though it in no way provides justice for Breonna Taylor or the degree of policy change the community needs. This is a win, but the fight is not over."